Stop pointing the camera at me or I'm gonna call the police. I mean, you have the right to film me when I'm asking you not to.
In a public space, we do.
No, you don't have the right to film people when they ask you not to. No, you do not.
In a public space, we do.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Quick, listen, it's life or death. Please, come here.
What do you consider a junkie?
Drug addicted person.
I think that's a pretty thing to call somebody.
How you doing over here, guys?
We're please on video, baby.
Oh, this is public space. How you doing?
I don't look.
How's everybody? Is there anybody that I could interview out here? What? Just for the main wire. We're actually specifically talking about the SSPs here. What your opinion of them are?
The what?
The syringe service programs, right?
Yeah, okay.
Now, do you benefit from this? And if so, like how?
Yes, we do. How? It allows us to have new, fresh, clean equipment, you know, as everybody should have, you know, medical necessities if they need them. They have testing and treatment and support, supplies, you know. Having fresh supplies keeps us from, thank you, Donnie. It keeps us from, you know, spreading diseases and you know, things of that nature.
Hey, you're kidding. I want it.
Well, it's all right. What I'm saying and why I'm saying it.
Now, if you didn't have it, would you have used dirty needles?
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. I mean, because that's what you have. And unfortunately, some addicts do not care if it's dirty. I've seen somebody go through the trash and get out a needle because they wanted to get their fix and
Can I get down here?
sure.
I just didn't want to be above.
Oh, yeah. I mean, chances are, if that's all they have, and they, you know, and they need to get their, you know, get their, you know, get it in or whatever, however you want to put it. Yeah, they're going to use what they have, and if it's dirty, you know.
Now, the disposals, how does that work around here? Does most people dispose of them properly, or is that something that you guys...
Well, if there is a like, you know, like a contraption or a place, I know a lot of public bathrooms, medical bathrooms, like they usually have a box. Matter of fact, 1 Street Park was...
Yeah, I got something for you. Really quick, listen, it's life or death. Please, come here.
Well, I know, like, the park sometimes, you know, there's a receptacle or the bathroom. They have different types of containers. Actually, they have, I know it's a time sensitive. They have, little portable containers with lids, you know, that you drop it in, but it won't fall out, which is good.
Well, it's nice talking to you.
As long as people keep containers
her
on
husband's
them,
inside.
What was that?
Yeah.
You don't want to stand in the road.
I don't know how they go about disposing of them once they get them. So that might be the next step.
Okay.
To that. But yeah, as long as people get the, you know, resources that they need, we should be able to keep it.
How's everyone doing over here?
I'm okay, wondering who you guys are.
I'm Joe from the main wire.
I would really rather not be on camera.
Oh, they gotta get me because it's just safe.
Okay, well, he can get you. I will say stuff, but I don't want to be on camera. He stop pointing at me.
You can point it at me.
Stop pointing at me, yeah.
Why do you not want him to?
I just don't want to be on camera.
It's really tough because it's a public space, so we might not be able to reward.
I don't care if you use my stuff or not. I just came out here to see what the hell is going on. But I know my rights. I don't want to be on camera. He can't film me.
Hey, sir, would you like to get a comment?
So, what are you guys looking for exactly?
We just want to know what's really going on here and what's the situation.
Really awesome people. They provide HIV testing free of charge. They provide medications to people who have tested positive. They also provide hepatitis testing, diabetic supplies for people like my boyfriend who can't afford their syringes and stuff. Disposal of needles that are used. They feed the community. They provide bathroom space for some of us to be able to actually use a toilet when we need to. Again, stop filming me, dude.
It's really tough because the building.
You're over there.
It's hard. It's public space, so we can do what we...
I don't want to be on camera. Stop filming.
Well, why is everyone running inside if there's such a good...
You guys are here to trash on needlepoint, and these people are great people. They volunteer a lot of these people volunteer their time to help their community. And they don't want to be trashed on. They don't want to watch needlepoint get trashed on.
Is trashed on. He can record on public.
On your camera. So please stop pointing it at me.
Well, he can walk away also, so...
Do you want me to do this or no?
Well, for my safety, I have to be... I think they're calling you, but I don't know,
I'll be there in a second.
I don't really know if commentary would be trashing. That's what we're...
Well, I mean, it depends on what commentary is, I guess. Stop, please. I'm asking you nicely. Please stop pointing that fucking camera at me. I don't want to be on your damn camera, okay? Stop pointing the camera at me. Okay, you know what? I've asked you several times nicely. Stop.
Stop fucking pointing the camera at me or I'm gonna call the pigs.
Okay?
You can point it at me now. Or are you gonna call the cops and tell them what?
I don't want to be on his camera, and he does not have the right to film me like Stop pointing the camera. All right, I'm calling him.
As a community, we want to know what's going on out here.
That does not mean you have the right to film me when I'm asking you not to.
In a public space, we do.
No, you don't have the right to film people when they ask you not to. No, you do not.
In a public space, we do.
No, you do not.
Okay. Okay. How you doing, sir?
You're fucking
Atomically.
Okay.
I respect and appreciate what you do.
disgusting.
I hope that you respect and appreciate what we do.
I'm gonna get you guys on camera and show how you disrespect people and their rights.
Okay. I guess. We just want to know what's happening in the city. We know not a lot of people know what's going on out here, and they want to know.
What else are you guys, I'm just curious, what else you guys are, checking into?
Well, the community doesn't really understand what's happening here, and that's what we're doing here. Because a lot of people have been asking me what exactly this place is, what it's like to be outside of it.
Actually, a church that allows a lot of little programs to happen here too, right? A lot of things happen here besides this, I'm sure. This is just one of many things that I believe the church allows, people to have access to. So we're not here all the time, This is Muffin Monday, like you like to call it. They provide pancakes, French toast, and it's amazing. And we're all members of the users union. Yeah. We all have rights no matter what. Gay, straight, purple, meth smoking, pot smoking, whatever.
What kind of church is this?
I'm not sure about the church itself. I believe this is Unitarian. Unitarian Universalist.
Unitarian church.
Do they use a Bible?
Did you ask how to use it?
No. Do they use a Bible here? What kind of Bible?
There's 10 churches here. I don't attend church service anywhere because, I feel like,
You don't use a Bible,
there's all these Bibles in church. There's also a lot of other information. Would you like me to get you some information on anything in particular?
No, I'm curious about the church what they offer as in like a church service.
Right, they do the same thing any other church.
You have a carrot in your pocket.
It's just different. It's a slightly different religion. That's all.
What is Unitarian? Do you know? I was raised Protestant. Yeah.
Do they ever try to preach to you or anything like that?
Church people, the people that run the church themselves?
Yeah.
No. But I do believe it is something that is provided. Nobody's really framing any particular religion or anything in anyone's faces that I'm aware of.
Do they ever talk about Jesus or anybody like that? Are they a Jesus-centric church?
I'm not a member of the church. I am simply attending a provided service that that someone has a lot of the space for.
We are people of many generations, ethnicities, genders and sexualities, and spiritual backgrounds. People engaged in making the world a better place. People focusing on what really matters: love, justice, integrity, and hope. Unitarian Universalists have different beliefs, but shared values. We are Unitarian Universalists, and at the same time, we may also be agnostic, Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, humanist, Jewish, Muslim, pagan, atheist, believers in God, and those who let the great mystery be.
Oh, well, thank you for your comment. Appreciate you.
Amazing muffins inside. You know, and
What's the stick about?
I don't know. I found it and I thought it'd make a nice dagger.
Hey, it does look like a cool dagger.
Yeah, it was actually kind of cool here. It stuck in the ground yesterday and it stuck really well. So
Lily wants to see.
all right, yeah, thank you. All right. Well, gentlemen, have a blessed day.
Hey, you too. Just thank you for talking to us.
Do you talk about Jesus? Is that,
I love Jesus, yeah.
Jesus is good.
I do.
God is good all the time.
Yeah. Anything good comes from God.
Right. The universe provides. Have a blessed day.
You too. Well, we came out to just see what was going on, and everyone scattered inside. The coverage, I would like to be non-biased. The coverage itself has a biased feel to it because it's so extreme when you have a lot of people in an area doing drugs and then using and then getting tools to do that. When they're running inside, what happens when you were little and you ran inside? Were you doing something wrong? So, I mean, this is what we have to address. We have to see these things for what they are. I'm not dressing it up in any way other than walking up and showing you what's happening. Whether people get mad at us for filming or not, it's not really our problem. Our problem is the city, it's the town, it's your children, it's everybody. So if you think this is good for the city and the town, then good. Then speak up. If you don't think it's good for the town and city, well, do the same. You care to make a comment this week? Why did everyone run inside?
You'd have to ask them.
I mean, didn't you invite them inside?
Oh yeah, everyone's welcome inside. We invite everybody inside.
Why do they run in like they did something wrong?
Maybe they don't care to be on social media or publicized.
Is that the reason?
I don't know. I can't speak for anybody, can I? I can only speak for myself. And I said,
do you think that's the reason?
I don't have any thoughts or opinions on it. I respect that we live in a country that you can do what you're doing, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
I like that we have freedom of speech. I like that we have media. I like that we have press. And that's it.
Is public intoxication breaking the law?
In Bangor?
Yeah.
Probably is. I assume it is.
Is enabling that bad or good?
Enabling someone to break the law? I wouldn't say that's a good thing.
Giving someone the tools to break the law, would that be bad?
If I give you a screwdriver, is that bad? Whatever you do with it is what you do with it, right?
It's a valid point.
Alright.
Is there any anything at all that you see that might risk the community with a place like this being open and operating?
With any public service, there are benefits and deficits to it. With any public service, with a bar, with a grocery store, right?
Well, a bar, somebody might get in an accident.
Right.
What would be the
With a
risks?
grocery store, somebody might get diabetes, right?
What are the risks for this particular establishment?
I suppose that you could look online and Google it and find out what any risks are associated with. You're very clear about your biases about what goes on in the community as far as substance use, etc.
Clear as in not liking giving out syringes.
Correct.
So I can't have an opinion and cover.
No, you absolutely can have an opinion. I said I would be more willing to speak with you and answer personal questions that you're asking me and have a conversation if I didn't already know that you have strong biases against things that I don't agree with, right? Like I don't have the same biases. I have some similar views on some similar things, and there's things that you and I don't agree on from what I can tell from what you post on social media. That's it.
So because this one or two or maybe
If you wanted information about what goes on here, you can go online, right? You know, this is the Needle Point Sanctuary. You do know that?
It's not information about what goes on here. I want to
Right.
publicize what is happening right now in the streets.
Oh, okay.
This
Well, then
is going on.
Tell you can see it. We live in the same community, right?
Yeah, well, we're in the streets.
We can walk up and down the street and see what goes on. You don't even need me to tell you.
I mean, I want you.
You want my opinion, right? And my opinions don't agree with yours completely or fully. So, like, for us to just sit and have, and again, you know, with the camera, I know what you're gonna do with this. You're gonna go put it online, and you're gonna try to make people look bad that are providing syringes, right?
I've done that before. I've made people tried to make them look bad.
You've made the act look bad, or you've made the service look bad.
But I've lightened.
Maybe not with syringe exchanges, but with other things that are going on in the community, with other services and resources in the community for homeless people and for people that are actively using. Yeah.
So I've edited stuff, or I've had it edited for it to look bad on purpose.
You've shared your opinion along with it that shows or expresses that you have some disdain for it, right?
I mean, well, showing something and then giving my opinion isn't editing in a dishonest way.
Well, we can play word games all day.
What am I doing is dishonest?
I didn't say you were doing anything dishonest. I said that you made it clear that you have some disdain for it, that you don't agree with it and you don't like it, right? So we don't have much of a conversation.
Oh, we do. I mean, we're having one right now, and the insinuation is my coverage has been dishonest with the homeless.
No, didn't say your coverage has been dishonest.
So it's been honest, but it's just had my opinion.
Right.
Which makes it what? Not worth the honest part?
I mean, I guess that depends on each individual's interpretation, right? But to me, it seems that you're making an effort to make people who are in active addiction or accessing services for addiction look bad.
Well, being in an active addiction isn't exactly the best thing, right?
I agree. But making them look bad or shaming them does not help them.
Well, just showing them doing whatever they're doing is in fact making them look bad because it looks bad. Just, I don't know. So we just can't ever show it?
No. So don't get it wrong. You can do whatever your constitutional rights allow you to do. I don't contest that at all. I don't play into it or try not to feed into it, right? Because I understand that you have some disdain for something that you're trying to do a story on right now. And I don't care to shine a negative light or make anybody or anything look bad or shame people for suffering from substance use disorder.
Do you think I'm trying to shame people?
I don't know what your agenda is. I don't know what your intent is, but I can tell you what it does. I can tell you that I know people that you've done stories on, and other topics and subjects and issues in the community, not just this. There are some, there are parts of Bangor that aren't great. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But we can all see it. We all see what's going on. We can look around us and see what's going on.
But we don't all see it.
Anyone who wants to can.
But we can't, because when I try to show it, there's obviously going to be some feelings of not being...
Listen, man, if you were taking the shit, you wouldn't want people to see that, right? That's something that's personal and private to you. That's a substance use disorder. People accessing medical care, health care, people voting, right? I don't even want people to see that I, different things that I do in the community. So I'll go to, I don't want people to see me going to Walmart, right? Because Walmart's a shit show and it looks bad. So if I go to Walmart and go late at night, well, there's not 100 fucking people in there, right?
No, you're right. It's a personal preference. But let me ask you a question. If you were a 12-year-old and you did something bad, and your dad was the next day told your uncle and told the neighbors that you did something bad, would that be shaming that child?
No.
And then let's say they didn't even say it.
Why do you get to determine what's good or what's bad?
Oh, I don't. I would just want to show it and people can make their decision. I can give my opinion as commentary, like an op-ed or a commentary.
Sure, of course.
And people, they need this.
You asked me why nobody wanted to engage with you or talk to you. because you try to make people look like shit.
Specifically, I try to make people look like that.
You try to exploit people that are already having a pretty bad fucking day, right? And already have a pretty miserable fucking existence, I would guess.
So when there's
if I was homeless, I would consider that a pretty miserable existence, and I wouldn't want it publicized. Right?
yeah, I mean, it's an opinion.
About that, I would be embarrassed about that.
So
Only one wouldn't want to put on social media, right?
So
it's bad to be homeless.
It sucks. Yeah, I mean, it would be terrible. So when there's obviously the main wire is more conservative outlet. When Democrats are walking up to me and telling me that my coverage is more like non-biased and I'm trying to get to know people and talk to them, why does it seem like that's not the case when you're relaying how I cover things?
I'm telling you, my opinion on your coverage seems pretty strongly biased.
About this one particular subject or everything?
No. About multiple things that I've seen. Like, and I haven't done a whole lot of research on you or anything like that. You know, I've seen a few things that you've done. The only thing I've seen of you is several videos that you've, you're with the main wire, right? So I've seen several videos that you posted. And they appeared to me to be, trying to shine a negative light or a bias. If that's not the case, cool. If it is the case, cool too.
Is it possible to shine a positive light on something like this?
Sure.
Other than the normal talking points of research of SSPs and HIV, and other than the 3 or 4 normal talking points.
You could get people that could share their personal experiences with you, right? And share with you how they benefit from a service like this. But they don't want to because they've seen your other stuff. Right?
That's what I just did.
They've seen other things.
It's the first thing I did when I came here. That was my intention.
Yeah. But you came already, like your reputation preceded you.
I mean, when there's a camera, the reputation is the camera, not me. I'm just asking questions.
Okay.
I have opinions. I mean, I'm not going to admit that I don't.
Right.
But...
Well, you can't deny that you do because you've shared your opinions, right?
Yes.
You shared your opinions on social media with your commentary. And the way you ask your questions, I can tell what opinions you have, right? No?
I mean, well, sometimes. I mean, that's everybody.
Relatively intelligent, right?
That's everybody. Like, you're doing it right. You're doing it right now.
Right.
So,
We can read each other. We can tell what each other's have some idea of what each other's opinions are.
Hey, I got a question for you. Like, you guys feel like you're helping people, giving them the needles so they don't spread AIDS and a hepatitis.
I didn't say that. That's what you're saying.
Basically, why they hand out free needles. How many kids do you think it's worth risking their safety in a playground when they come across the used syringe that could have AIDS or hepatitis on it, and they're just there to play? Do you think it's worth one kid sticking themselves with an HIV needle?
I don't think it's okay for a child to stick themselves with a needle. I'll answer your question that way.
If we're finding syringes in playgrounds from this giving out 100 needles for every dirty needle, do you think that's enough reason to stop giving out the needles?
I'm not going to answer that question, and I'll tell you why, because it's loaded and it's a multiple point question that is geared towards a bias.
I think it's just a good question because
I know you think it is.
My 3-year-old son doesn't deserve to get AIDS from a needle because a junkie was irresponsible with it.
What do you consider a junkie?
Drug addicted person?
I think that's a pretty shitty thing to call somebody.
That's my word. I'm calling homeless.
Okay.
well, I've met a lot of homeless people that haven't been addicted to drugs. I'll stick up on that part.
I've met a lot of people who are addicted to drugs and are homeless.
Most in this town are addicted to drugs that are homeless that I've spoken to. A good 60 to 70%, I would say.
I believe that's been your experience. I believe that's been your experience. Of course.
It's larger than a lot of other places that I've been to.
I'm not sure about how it compares.
Well, I appreciate. Let's unload that question. Is there an amount of needles that is? Hey, shut up over there. Is there an amount of needles that can be out with their point sticking out that would be that it would ever be too much? Is there ever an amount?
Needles, knives, firearms, dangerous items should all be disposed of properly. All of them, every single one.
Okay. I appreciate you.
And I don't believe that people should discard needles or knives or weapons or toxic fucking sludge or pollution or poison or anything like that in a manner that it can be, that other people can come in some inadvertent contact and be harmed.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for talking with me. All right, we came back. We walked around looking for some syringes. To their credit, in the immediate block around the needle exchange, we didn't find any syringes, but we just walked 1 block. But we did talk to a gentleman, and we had a productive conversation as a rat runs out over there. But guys, let's just keep this conversation open and running. I'm Joe. I'll see you around.